Good evening. Welcome to the May 14th meeting of the Grafton Board of Selectmen, or Select Board, I should say. First item on our agenda is, we're going to skip right over, but we'll get right back to it. First, second item is resignations. Paul Monroe, Planning Board Associate.
Move to accept the resignation of Paul Monroe from the Planning Board Associate position.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. We have some new business. We'll skip down to item C, one-day beer and wine license for Shannon Catino on June 23rd, 2019 and October 13th, 2019.
Motion, you're doing such a...
Sure. So I move we approve the one-day beer and wine license for June 23rd, 2019 and October 13th, 2019.
And
Shannon Catino.
motion made and seconded. Discussion. Jay, you're here. You want to plug the events for the 23rd and
So
13th?
yeah, the June 23rd is on a Sunday, 2 to 6 p.m. It'll be a Cornhole Tournament, and that's going to benefit the Bay Path Humane Society. Went really well last year. I think we raised something like we raised $2,300. And actually, Chief Crapo was nice enough to donate the detail, and we donated that money as well, so that was part of the $2,300. The second event is October 13th, Sunday as well, 2 to 6. All local Grafton bands, a lot of great local musicians in the area. We do a Rocktoberfest, again, one day beer and wine, a family event. I'm going to try to get some bounce houses, some games, a lot of local vendors maybe, things like that of that nature. And that'll benefit a local veteran shelter that I forget the name.
Awesome. I know that Cornhole Tournament was...
Yeah.
I wasn't able to make it, but I know a lot of people who went, and they said
cool.
it was a great time.
Did a good job.
A lot of fun.
So,
Nice day for it, too.
yeah.
Bruce and I were robbed.
Yeah.
Did you play?
We played.
Oh, that was a year ago. I forget things.
Yeah, we get crushed.
Yeah, we
Did you?
did not
Yeah, it
do
wasn't
well.
good. It was not good.
We'll be back bigger and stronger this year, though.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Second round.
All right.
All right, motion was made and seconded. Further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
All right.
Thank you,
Thank
Jay.
you, board.
All right. Now to the...
Can we just do the other one real quick, because they're not here?
Okay.
No, we'll just wait.
All right.
Now to the great thing on the agenda today. We have oath of office for Officer Coggins and Zita, our newest member to the Grafton Police Department.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Back in March, it was determined that we would try the K9 program. We were fortunate enough when we hired Officer Coggins that he was trained and he had Zita, as you can see. With that training and a little bit of recertification, which we did, and I'll read into that shortly. We've got a program now. We have a cruiser outfitted, and we're ready to go. So, I'm just going to get a little history on Zita. K9 Zita was originally assigned to Officer Joe Coggins in 2013 through a grant provided by the Staten Foundation, while Officer Coggins was employed by Paxton PD. Officer Coggins and Zita attended and graduated from the 16-week patrol school conducted by the Massachusetts State Police K9 Academy in 2014. Zita also completed a 300-hour basic narcotic detection class at the Worcester Police Department, where she was trained in the detection of marijuana, cocaine, heroin, and methamphetamines. Other certifications held by Zita include narcotics certification for the United States Police K9 Association, patrol and narcotics certification, and advanced K9 patrol, including K9 patrol phases and K9 detection phases by the North American Police Work Dog Association, Both these associations, by the way, are nationally recognized associations for canine training. She also received narcotics distraction and exposure training and 4-day high-risk tracking school and team deployment course through the Connecticut Police Work Dog Association. Because of her break in service, almost 2 years, Officer Coggins has been training with Zita so that she could be brought back to full duty. Zita was recertified through the North American Police Work Dog Association on May 9th, and her certifications include obedience, article searches, area searches, tracking, building searches, and aggression control. So, without further ado, I present to you Zita.
All right, that's awesome.
Swearing in.
Candy, if you want to come down.
Probably best to go right here, huh? So you can
Yeah.
hear me.
Want to bring her on that side there? And
We took a while. All right, I can't see you, but. All right. Do you, Officer Coggins, on behalf of Zita, solemnly swear and affirm that you will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent upon you as the duly appointed K9 of the Grafton Police Department, according to the best of your ability and in understanding and the accordance with the bylaws of the town of Grafton, the Constitution, laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and the Constitution of the United States of America, so help you God. Awesome. We have a couple of things we also want to present to Zita today. So we're giving her an official oath of office signature so you can sign. And then we're also giving her her dog tag for the town of Grafton. And that's it.
All right.
All right.
wants to play now. And unfortunately, we have to put it back here because there's no space on it. So there you go.
All right.
Zita's officially with
That's great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great work, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Mention too, we opened up a gift account for the,
Thank you.
for the K9 program. And in the short time, we started in March, in that short time, we've received contributions from Mass Best of Dog, actually Oxford Police, who gave us one of their cages that they had that we used to outfit our cruiser, which was added a substantial savings. St. Mary's is doing a project out of Shrewsbury, and some of the kids are here. They're gonna be doing a service project to raise money for the dog, the kindergarten, I believe, in first grade. And also, we received a check from Homefield Credit Union employees last week to assist us, and this is all going into the K9 gift account to support K9 services for the town.
Brilliant.
And just as an added bonus, I hid some contraband under one of your chairs, so I'm gonna let her go and see which one she finds. Just kidding. So, thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate letting us come in here to do this. Thank you very much.
Anytime.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
guys. Thank you for everything you do.
Good night.
Take care, guys.
Night.
That was awesome. All right. I guess I'll wait for the room to clear a little bit, but
Yeah.
we'll move on to voting to approve the crack ceiling contract.
So this is a crack seal contract for the upcoming fiscal year for FY20. It's actually the chip and crack seal contract. We did a combined bid this year. We didn't do any chip or crack sealing last year, so this will be the first time in 2 years that we do it. This is really important to maintain the roads that we do if we want our PCI to keep going up with the roads. It's important to do crack seal and chip seal in the, during the season to maintain those new roads.
I move the board vote to approve the All States Asphalt Incorporated contract for chip sealing services through June 30th, 2020.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion on the motion. Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. All right. Next item, vote to increase building permit fees. So we had talked about this, oh, it's been probably 2-3 weeks ago. I know, I see Mr. Yeoman's in the audience over there.
Yeah. So this first came to us from Bill, and we did ask him to come back to further present and discuss the possibility of increasing building fees. So Bill, I don't know if do you wanna come up and say a few things?
I'd be happy to, if they have any.
We already did this, didn't we?
Yeah.
Any additional questions?
It's just a matter of vote.
Yeah.
All right, I just want to disclose real quick that I live in town, I own a home in town, so any direction in particular that I take on this particular article doesn't necessarily mean that I'm trying to lower or keep from increasing the building fees for anything that I'm doing in my personal home. I do own property in town, I also work in town, where my business is located in town. It has nothing to do with the argument that I made against this particular piece a few weeks back. And the lot that I actually have on the hill is just a lot of land that we're selling. I'm not actually building anything on it. I'm just purely selling the land. So I just feel I needed to disclose that because it was brought to my attention that somebody had made a comment about it. So I just want to make sure that the air was cleared on this particular matter.
Thank you.
So
Okay. All right, do we want to have a motion first? I mean, is there any further discussion that we want to talk about this? I mean, I think we did a good job at the last meeting discussing all the, the implications of raising this. Anyone have any further comments?
you're going to 10? Is that what the,
Yes.
That was the idea. But again, I mean, there's nothing that says we can't say less or more or whatever.
I don't think you want me to regurgitate my argument I had last time. I know you don't, but it still holds true. But I think that we've already been through this, so it's just a matter of vote. I can't imagine it's gonna change in the past month
Okay.
of where everybody's at, so
So then I'll
don't hold
entertain,
it up on my account.
I'll entertain a motion.
I'll move the board vote to increase the building fees as submitted and effective July 1st, 2019.
Second.
Motion was made and seconded. Further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Nope.
Motion carries 3-1.
Thank you all for your careful deliberation over the past few months that it's been evolving. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill.
Bye, Bill.
Okay.
I
All right.
move we approve the one-day beer and wine license for VFW Post 1497 on May 26th for the high school scholarship event.
Second?
Motion made and seconded. Discussion on the motion? Do we know, is this an event they do, they hand out high school scholarships, I'm assuming?
With beer.
I think they're
With beer
raising
and wine?
money. I think they're
It's a
raising
raise
money
yeah.
Money for the
to
scholarship.
award
Okay.
scholarships.
All right.
They do this every year too.
Just on a side note, I was at the Legion on Saturday for a meat raffle. It's a lot of fun over there. And they give out, like, they try to do scholarships for a lot of students. They do a lot of things that kind of, I feel like, go unnoticed a little bit. So I just want to plug that. Go to the Legion, ask for Tony. It's a good time.
Yeah, there's nothing better, seriously, than when you win the meat in the raffle. It's a good feeling, like legit. Got a rack of ribs, you know what I mean? Like,
I did it with a frozen turkey, so I was a little bummed I didn't get the burgers or anything.
Everybody
but-
wins.
Yeah,
They also
everybody
do
did
a
win.
nice event after the Memorial Day parade for veterans and their families and things like that afterwards. The
Yes.
hamburgers, hot dogs, and beer and stuff like that. It's nice.
Although I heard a rumor that they changed the route a little bit this year. No longer starting at Minor Field. I could be wrong. That's just
Yeah,
what
I think
heard.
they are just starting here and walking down to the.
Yeah, they're
school.
starting in this parking lot and walking to the school.
Oh, really?
They're still doing I think they're still doing the ceremony up at the Common though. Then they're gonna take a bus down here.
Okay.
Anywho.
Anywho, sorry. Motion made and seconded. Further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
What's the time on the Ferry Street parade? Is it on there?
Good question.
I don't know that.
I should know. that.
11:30 a.m.
All right. So they
11:30, just for the road closure?
I thought
Well, it says that
10.
Approximately 11:30.
the teams
It
will meet
begins at
South.
11:30. Yeah.
So about 11:15.
All right, so I move we close Ferry Street on May 18th for the purpose of the Little League Parade from 11:15 to 12:15. Is that all right?
Yeah, it's probably a
Second.
lot.
They requested 11:30, but it doesn't matter. That's probably
Okay.
plenty.
Yeah. All right. Motion made and seconded. Discussion?
Just one thing, it came to my attention that obviously Grafton Little League does this usually the same weekend every year, so people were sort of expecting this to close a couple weeks ago when there was rain, and now that it's 3 weeks later, we might want to do something to alert them. I'm not sure what we have in our
We can do
arsenal.
reverse code red, and we can do via text, because we don't want to use a code red signal for that. But we can
Right.
just geographically select the area, send them a text, hopefully they're signed up. We'll do Facebook, and then the website. Those are the three main things.
Yeah.
If we can free up a changeable letter sign before Saturday, we can do that.
That
as
might be
well.
great,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
I heard the same thing, so. Motion made and seconded, discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Selectmen reports, TA reports. Selectmen wanna go first, or people? What are we, so.
It'll take 45 days
So it's still
to get it
select,
verified by the AG, so you can call yourself select board if you like.
I think
Select
we
board.
should, it's fine.
yeah, so, but when I'm
Select borders.
select borders, what would you be?
Select persons.
Select person?
Member of the select board?
Member of the select board.
I would just call me Bruce. It's fine.
Select Bruce.
So, anyone, TA? Maybe
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
report?
we've done enough work for a couple days.
Yes, you
I-
have.
I agree.
We're gonna
Yes,
spare
you
you
have.
the details.
Correspondence?
Just briefly, so I spoke with Dan, Affordable Housing Trust. They're working with the people over on West Street to try to negotiate some type of buy down so we can make the whole thing affordable. So that's ongoing. I don't have any more details. I don't know if you guys have any more details, but
We do not have any.
I know they sat in a room and began a discussion.
So while I had recused myself from the meeting, was upstairs at conservation, came down. I just told him, I said, the town would be very thankful if you could help us out with that affordable component.
At our last meeting, we all discussed it, and we basically provided a motion for him to go out and actually negotiate it. No prices fixed in or anything like that, but we'd be willing to spend a good amount of capital to make that happen.
And I think
It's
that might
a lot
help.
of units.
That might help encourage him to do that, because that's what, 58 units?
There's absolutely no reason why he wouldn't. I mean, he's got to tie in for all of them anyways. It doesn't really impact him in any way. We're going to subsidize it. So
Agreed.
we get affordable units, and then they're all apartments, so we get the SHI for all of them.
That would be fantastic.
So it's a nice little win for everybody.
Great.
So
All right.
if that guy shows up to the Little League Day Parade, then everybody just, give a good word.
Of course, yeah. No,
I don't know if he's
absolutely.
going to be there, but whatever.
All right, discussion, the summer schedule. You put this on? or-
Yeah, normally you do have you have in the past 10 years done one meeting in June, July, and August, but as things come up, you meet more. I don't know if you wanted to plan to do one or two for June, July, and August, or if you just want to try to do one first, second, and third Tuesday, or if
Don't we usually skip the workshops and we
Yeah.
just do it first and the third, and if we don't have to have the third, we just cancel it?
you've done that in the past as well.
Does
So
it?
you could go the 4th of June will be your first Tuesday. And if we have something on the 18th, you can go the 18th or not. And then the 4th is the first week, so you'll have to, what's the next Tuesday in July?
Be the second and the
2nd and the
16th.
16th. And then August, the 6th or the 20th, or 16th or the 20th. If you don't have a druther one way or the other, we'll just keep going the first and third, and if we don't have anything pressing, we can push it to the next month.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, very good.
Move to adjourn.
Could you sign this and pass this
Yeah.
down?
Motion made. Do I have a second?
But she said
To adjourn. Motion made and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor? Aye.